If you're planning on selling your home, you need to be aware of the costs involved to getting that deal done. In this video, we're going to explain everything from real estate agent commissions to capital gains taxes. Avoid the surprises. Here are 6 costs every home seller should know. Cost number 1, the real estate agent's commission. A seller pays the commission for not only the listing agent, but also the buyer's agent, which is typically around 6%. So you need to be aware that the final sale price will have a deduction for the sales agent's commissions. The second one are your closing costs. Now, typically, the seller and the buyer pay their own respective closing costs. Of course, that's negotiated during the escrow process. However, the majority of the closing costs for a seller are going to be your title insurance, your escrow fees, and any other additional disclosures that you may need to provide the buyer to protect yourself from liability. The third cost for a home seller is going to be the repairs or the credits they have to give a buyer when you're going through the inspection process of the home. And in some cases, a seller may choose to do repairs ahead of time before putting their property on the market to make sure it's looking its tip-top shape. So when a buyer's doing their inspections, they may come across some unknown things that can be negotiated during the escrow process. So be prepared to put a little bit of money aside for repairs and credits to close. The fourth additional cost that you may not be aware of is the property taxes. Now, I know that you pay your property taxes anyways, but depending on when you're closing escrow, you may have to actually pay your portion of the property taxes in advance, and it gets prorated during escrow, so the buyer and the seller both pay their own respective portions of property taxes. Don't forget, property taxes are due twice a year. The fifth cost only applies if you're in an HOA or a homeowners association. If you are, you're going to need to provide the buyer with a full set of HOA documents. Some HOAs are highway robbery and they charge a lot of money to get that documents into escrow for the buyer to review. So just check with your HOA in advance and find out how much they are going to charge you to give the documents to the buyer. The last additional cost that you may not be thinking about are capital gains taxes. How long have you owned the home? And how much money have you made since you bought it? If it's a lot of money, talk to your CPA or your tax professional about your capital gains liability. You may have to pay a large sum of money to Uncle Sam because you made that money. So keep in mind, the capital gains taxes are an important part of the total cost of selling your home. Of course, selling your home has a lot of additional costs that we may not have covered in this video. Leave a question or comment down below if you'd like more information on the costs to selling your home. And as always, hire a great real estate professional that can give you the guidance in advance before your home hits the market so there are no surprises. Subscribe or follow us at My Beach Team for more tips and tricks. I'm Steve Nader with Beach Team Real Estate. We'll see you at the next one.